The proposed reform of the tax system is not being wholly embraced by former Prime Minister and Minister for Finance, Castries North MP Stephenson King. During his contribution to the budget debate, Mr. King said while the proposal appears to be bringing relief to the poor, it is a burden to the middle and upper class. Government proposes to increase the personal allowance from $18,000 to $25,000. By increasing the personal allowance by $7,000, some 2,705 taxpayers will no longer be required to pay income tax. However, there is an amendment to the tax band from 4 to only 2 bands with the following rates: chargeable income of up to $30,000 at 15% and chargeable income of $30,001 at above at 25%.
And I'll give you a few scenarios. If one is able to manage his or her taxes properly, under the existing situation, an individual who earns $96,000 a year, I would imagine a minister or someone so, would have received total allowances of $87,400 in terms of creating that band. Taxable income, $8,600. Tax on that band at 10%, $860. Annual tax, $860. Monthly tax, $71.69. But under the new regime, Mr. Speaker, it rises to $50,000. I think I have a problem. No, the allowances would go down to $50,000. So you earn $96,000. The personal is $25,000, and your allowance would be $50,000. At the end of the day, your annual tax would be $8,500, as compared to the old arrangement in which your annual tax would be $860. The second scenario, for one earning $180,000 a year, without going into all the details, that individual would pay an annual tax of $7,590. Under the new arrangement, that individual will be called upon to pay $29,500 in taxes.
There is also an amendment to the VAT. Over 600 businesses will no longer be required to collect VAT since government is raising the threshold from $180,000 to $400,000. Mr. King says this needs some serious analysis as it will impact manufacturers.
You see, persons under the threshold pay VAT in the usual way. You're under the threshold. When they purchase goods and services, they are not exempted from VAT. However, when they sell goods and services, they are not required to collect VAT from the purchaser. However, if you have a business and you are not allowed to collect VAT on behalf of the government, but your inputs, you paid VAT on your inputs, you can do one of two things: forgo it or reclaim it by increasing your margin of profit. So what that means, Mr. Speaker, is the potential of, say, small manufacturers and other businesses who truly understand what it is to claim the VAT would decide probably to go ahead and do business in the normal way and don't pay the VAT, or pay the VAT and increase their prices, making them uncompetitive, or avoid going to purchase from persons who do not administer or who do not collect VAT.
Castries North MP there, Stephenson King.